Have you ever had someone like you, really like you, and you try to feel the same, but nothing happens? No spark, no butterflies, just meh. You want to catch feelings. You wish you liked them back, but your brain isn't lighting up the way it's supposed to. So why does that happen? Why does your brain sometimes refuse to fall for someone who seems perfect on paper? Let's talk about what's really going on behind the scenes. The brain's checklist: what triggers feelings? Falling for someone isn't just about looks or timing, it's about how your brain responds to certain signals. Think of your brain like it's running a silent checklist. Do I feel excited around them? Is there mystery, novelty, or tension? Do they match my values or emotional patterns? Am I mentally available right now? One of the biggest triggers is dopamine, your brain's feel-good chemical. It gets released when there's anticipation, uncertainty, or reward. So if someone is too predictable or too available right away, there's nothing for your brain to chase or unlock. Then there's oxytocin, the bonding chemical. If there's no emotional safety or trust being built, your brain holds back. It won't greenlight deeper feelings without it. So if someone checks all the external boxes, but your brain doesn't feel it, it's probably because the internal boxes haven't been checked yet. Chemistry needs more than kindness and good vibes. When they're perfect on paper, but still no spark. You've probably been there. They're sweet, they're stable, they treat you well. Your friends say, "They're such a catch." And yet, your heart's just not in it. This is the classic perfect on paper trap. They should be everything you want, but attraction isn't logical. Your brain isn't checking off a resume. It's reacting to emotional patterns, subtle signals, and gut feelings. Sometimes we confuse compatibility with chemistry. Yes, they might want the same future, be emotionally available, and check every relationship box. But if there's no spark, there's no emotional activation. Why? Because attraction isn't just built on what's good, it's built on what's interesting. That's why someone who's polite but predictable doesn't trigger the same brain chemicals as someone who brings curiosity, edge, or even a little mystery. It doesn't mean you're shallow. It means your brain is wired for connection, not checklists. And no amount of perfect on paper can fake that real feeling. Can feelings grow over time? Here's the part nobody really tells you. Sometimes feelings can grow. It's called the slow burn. Instead of sparks flying at the start, attraction builds quietly, through trust, laughter, and emotional safety. You might not feel fireworks at first, but as you spend time together, sharing real moments, being seen, being accepted, your brain can start connecting them to feelings of affection and closeness. The spark you're looking for sometimes isn't immediate. Sometimes it's a small fire that gets stronger over time. But here's the catch. Slow burns only happen if there's respect, emotional availability, and real connection happening underneath. If those aren't there, feelings don't grow, no matter how long you wait. So if you're wondering, could I feel something later? The answer is maybe, but only if the foundation is real. When to stay and when to let go. If you're stuck wondering what to do, here's a simple check-in. When you're around them, do you feel calm, curious, or growing? If yes, maybe give it space, let it breathe. Or do you feel pressure, guilt, or numbness? If yes, your brain might already be telling you the answer. But here's the deeper truth. Sometimes we wish we could feel more, not because we love the person, but because we love the idea of what life would feel like if we did. We wish we could fall harder because they seem good for us, because we're tired of waiting, because we're scared we won't find anything better, because settling feels safer than starting over. We don't want to lose what looks right, even if it doesn't feel right. But real connection isn't something you force into existence. It's something that pulls you in without a fight. Stay when it's growing, when every day brings a little more clarity, warmth, and truth. Let go when it's shrinking, when all you feel is guilt, doubt, or wishing you were someone else. You deserve a love that feels natural, not one you have to negotiate with your own heart to feel. It's not your fault. Chemistry isn't a choice. After all the thinking, hoping, and wishing, sometimes feelings just don't come. And that's not a failure. It's part of being human. You can't force chemistry into existence. You can't guilt yourself into loving someone back. You can't checklist your way into a real connection. Attraction isn't a reward for being good enough. It's not a prize for doing all the right things. It's a quiet, unpredictable click that happens somewhere deep inside you. Without planning, without permission. Sometimes everything looks perfect on the outside, but your heart stays silent. And that's okay. It doesn't mean you're too picky. It doesn't mean you're broken. It doesn't mean you're impossible to love. It simply means your heart is waiting for something it can truly open to. Respect your emotional truth. You owe it to yourself, and to the people you're brave enough to care about. So if you made it all the way here, you already know now you don't have to force a connection that your heart isn't feeling. You deserve love that feels natural, not pressured. And if you may find that connection, I have another amazing video about what happens to you. Make sure you'll watch it. My subscribers probably already know this, but I love to connect with my viewers. My motto is, grow together, one video at a time. So tell me, have you ever been in a situation where you wished you could catch feelings but couldn't? Drop your story in the comments. I'd love to hear it. And I promise you, I will reply. If you made it to the end, you're amazing. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next time.